Can I ask you something? Have you ever been in a conversation in English and you understand everything the other person says? But when it's your turn to speak, your mind just goes completely blank?
Yeah. And it's the worst feeling, because 2 seconds ago, you understood everything.
Exactly. You're following the conversation, you're nodding, you're thinking, okay, I got this.
And then suddenly it's your turn, and your brain just freezes.
And that's usually when translating starts.
So today we want to talk about why that happens. Why you still translate in your head, even if you've been studying English for years.
And why it doesn't mean you're bad at English. I remember when I was learning another language, I could understand podcasts, I could watch YouTube videos, I could even read books. But when someone looked at me and asked a simple question, I panicked.
It's such a strange experience, right? Because logically, you know you have the vocabulary.
Yes, that's what makes it frustrating. You're not confused, you're not lost, but you still can't speak naturally.
And that's usually the moment when your brain switches languages.
Yeah. Instead of responding directly in English, your brain goes back to your native language first.
It's like your brain says, wait, let's check this.
Let's translate it first. Let's make sure.
And that extra step slows everything down. By the way, when we say extra step, we just mean an additional mental process before speaking. Volta natural.
I think most people believe translating is a vocabulary problem.
Or a grammar problem.
But I don't think it is.
No, it's usually a trust problem.
You don't fully trust your English yet.
So your brain tries to protect you.
And this is important. Your brain is not trying to sabotage you.
It's actually trying to help you.
Because making mistakes feels risky.
Especially in another language.
When you speak in your native language, you don't
You don't translate.
You just speak.
But in English, there's pressure.
And that pressure exists everywhere. It doesn't matter if you're in Germany, Mexico, Japan, Turkey. That feeling is universal.
You want to sound intelligent. You want to sound capable.
You don't want to look lost.
So your brain slows down to avoid embarrassment.
But here's the interesting part. Translating feels safe.
Speaking freely feels dangerous.
Because when you translate, you feel like you're in control.
But control makes you slower.
So instead of asking, is this correct? Try asking, can they understand me?
That shift reduces pressure. And when pressure goes down, translating starts to disappear. If you're still translating, it doesn't mean you're not improving.
It just means your brain hasn't fully relaxed yet.
Fluency is not a vocabulary milestone.
It's a safety milestone. You don't stop translating because you learned more grammar.
You stop translating when you trust yourself enough to speak imperfectly.
And that takes time.
But it's possible.
If you're still translating, you're not alone.
And it doesn't mean you're bad at English.
It just means you care.